My name is Christy Sofianik. I'm the director of the Life Scholars program. So this is a 3-year non-degree certificate program at MSU. We just finished our 2nd year. The certificate has requirements in 5 areas of academics, campus engagement, career development, independence, and self-determination. There are certain requirements that they need to meet in those 5 different areas in order to earn the certificate. So students typically take 1 to 4 classes a semester for the first 2 years of the program, and then the 3rd year they will move over kind of more into Kellen's realm and participate in the internships. They'll do 2 separate internships in their career path.
My name is Kellen Fullenweider, and I am the career development coordinator with the MSU LIFE Scholars. My role is to, while students are enrolled in academics, I help them find part-time work on campus. But my main role is to do our career development piece, where they intern 2 different internship sites, one in the fall, one in the spring, and then we do employability skills in class with them throughout their internship year. Our program is based off of the project search model, which is, known nationally and internationally. So we have just recently renewed our contract with them. So we are following their kind of role and their model through the way they do their employability and classroom portion of it.
The students in the spring that were in the program, they all have individual profiles, and mostly we just really introduced it to them for the profile spoke and then the campus engagement spoke. So they haven't interacted with it really fully, but with the whole COVID health crisis, we think it's going to be a really important tool for them to really have success interacting in a blended online and face-to-face delivery model for classes, and also for peer partners who support our students. So we're putting quite a bit of time into really using it. But I think one of the things that we're really liking about it is the visual piece of it, because it feels like it's directed really toward the student and not towards the parents so much. And what we're trying to do is just create a kind of a structure for students to use. I know they can use it like you could just build your own, but for our purposes, we really want to help organize. That doesn't mean they couldn't add other things to it. Like who is she gonna share this with? Okay, maybe a professor. So we want all the information to kind of be relevant. And then maybe she would share it with a future employer or potential employer. So then she could still share everything, but then the career portfolio, would have all of her relevant career information in there. So then, she could just share that. So for instance, the career pathway, so each student selects, we do a person-centered plan, and then they select a career path, early childhood education. They want to work with kids. So we assign kind of a career path. It doesn't mean they can't change, but just as a typical college student, you kind of decide, I'm going to try this until you figure out you want to do something else. So this is one, the career path is one that we've developed just so the general just sort of describes the process of classes. So if we're choosing classes, we can look at, okay, you're interested in early childhood. So here are some course options. And if I click these links, they would open up to MSU's recommended courses for that degree. And then we can look at those classes individually. So that's one thing that we've done to try to make it a little bit more accessible and organized. One other thing, like with peer partners, this is another example of the visuals of, peer partners and scholars meet together once a week on average, and then they decide what they want to do together. They'll go have lunch or whatever. But this, I'm hoping this will be a tool for them to look through and see, oh, these are some things that we can do together. Some students might be like, no, I just want to go have lunch. But a peer partner and a scholar could look at this together, maybe, and scroll through and say, oh, we could go have ice cream, or we could meet for coffee, or And maybe with the visual, I would just make it a little more interesting, especially if they see people that they know, other scholars who are in the program. I'm hoping it will just be a tool for them to see all the different options, and then students will feel excited about trying some different things.